this first look is inspired by season 4 of Stranger Things. Now, if you guys have finished season 4 of Stranger Things, then you guys will know that Max really stole the show in this season. At least in my personal opinion, I know a lot of people feel the same way, especially after that one scene. Guys, I was obsessed with running up that hill after that. I literally saved it to my playlist and I've been listening to it all day. I want to create a look inspired by Max. And I feel like she especially stood out this season, and I really wanted to create an outfit inspired by her. So this is the look that I was trying to recreate. I feel like Max's outfits are really cool. They're very neutral. She's more of like a tomboy in my opinion. So what she's shown wearing is a very dark green top. I'm not sure if it's like a cardigan, sweater, or just a plain shirt. That is what I tried to recreate. So here I'm wearing a cardigan. This is a light green cardigan. I don't own anything that's green, so this is all that I could really work with, and it pretty much looks like this. And I feel like as long as you have something green, I think it should work pretty well. Just in neutral, it can be, in my case, I wear a cardigan, but if you have like a plain dark green top, that would work really, really well. And then as for the sweater, so she's wearing a jacket here. I do not have anything like this, so I had to pretty much work with what I had. Now, I do want to mention that these outfits are not like historically accurate. I'm just trying to recreate looks inspired by the characters in the show. I don't have specific like clothing items from the 80s. I just wanted to point that out before anyone writes a comment saying that these outfits are not historically accurate. I'm just trying to recreate the looks from the characters of Stranger Things. So this is pretty much the jacket that I decided to go with. It's pretty much just a blazer. It's quite long in comparison to what Max wears. I think hers is like a hip length, like it hits right on her hip. It ends there, and then my blazer is quite long, so it passes my hip, but I think it's still really, really cute. If I'm not mistaken, I believe in the 80s having like blazers with like shoulder pads was like really in, so I guess we can kind of mix that into this outfit. Now, my blazer doesn't have any shoulder pads, but blazers were still kind of a thing in the 80s, so I feel like we can kind of make it work. It's the closest thing that I own that was similar to what Max wears in the show, in that brown jacket, so I felt like it worked really well. And then as for my jeans, I'm wearing, I think these are more like 90s style jeans. They're very loose. I'm not very familiar with the different styles of jeans, to be honest, but these are one of my favorite pairs of jeans. They're really popular right now, and I feel like Max wears something similar. They're very loose jeans, and I think it worked really well. Hers are much more darker blue color. Mine's more like a lighter jean color. Now, I couldn't find any pictures that show exactly what she wears in regards to shoes, but I decided to wear these white Fila's. I feel like it definitely screams 80s, at least in my opinion. It definitely gives me 80s vibes. I know it's not the exact outfit that Max wears, but it definitely has that same essence. And of course, I styled my hair in these braids because I felt like it would work really well for the look. I'm trying to really kind of create the essence of the character, and of course the hairstyle really does add to the look. Now, the next look, I will be showing you guys an outfit inspired by a character from Stranger Things season 3. So without further ado, let's go straight to that outfit. So this next look is inspired by Steve and Robin from Stranger Things season 3. We do see them work at an ice cream shop where they wear this sort of, it's kind of sailor uniform pretty much. And as you guys know, I love Japanese school uniforms, and I do have a blue school uniform of my own. This is a very typical Japanese school uniform, has very basic colors, and when you think of a sailor uniform, these are the basic colors that come to mind. And I knew that when I saw that outfit, I was like, you know what, that's definitely the perfect outfit that I can recreate. Now, Robin and Steve do wear like a very similar uniform. However, Robin's outfit, she has like a white and dark blue striped shirt, and then Steve wears more of like your typical sailor top. So I pretty much kind of like mixed the two and kind of created this look. So the actual uniform is very like neutral. It's got this kind of blue sailor top, which Steve does have in his uniform, and the rest pretty much dark blue. I only had like a long sleeve school uniform. I don't have the short sleeve one, so this is kind of like the best that I could work with here. I feel like with Steve's outfit, I guess this detail right here would be like the closest thing to what he has. But as for both of them, both Robin and Steve have like this sort of like bow here, which this uniform came with like a typical bow. This one is a little bit different, and this is very similar to what Robin and Steve wear in the show. So I felt like this little bow here would work a lot better for this look. As for the skirt, it's just a dark blue color that matches this sort of detail up here as a skirt. So that part is very similar to both Robin and Steve. They both wear, I think they're like shorts. Now, as for the shoes and the socks, so I'm wearing these knee-high socks, and these are my thigh-high socks that I had to kind of fold and tuck inside the shoe. Now as for my shoes, I'm wearing my Fila's. I feel like they work really well. It's definitely giving me 80s vibes. I know that Robin wears these like red Converse, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not really sure what Steve wears for shoes, but I feel like these shoes work really well for the look. As for the hairstyle, I just wore a pretty much a white headband. I didn't really know what else to do on my hair, to be honest, because I know that they do wear like this sort of hat that goes with their uniform. I do not have a hat like that, so I just kind of used what I had. So now let's go ahead and move on to the next outfit from Stranger Things season 2. So this look is inspired by Lucas from the season 2 of Stranger Things. This is the specific look that I was trying to recreate. So let's go ahead and just get the hairstyle right out of the way and then go on to the actual look. As you can see, Lucas has short hair. Obviously, he didn't do anything intricate with his hair. He wasn't going to do anything. So I thought, you know what? I have long hair. I need to do something with this look. So I thought, why not do like a pigtail like to the side with like a cute little scrunchie. This is very fluffy, definitely very 80s inspired. So that was pretty much what I decided to go with, and it's a very simple look. I feel like it works well for this style. Now as for the actual outfit, I am wearing this sweater. It says Aspen, Colorado, and it is a burgundy slash like deep red, blood red color, very similar to what Lucas wears in this look. Pretty much wearing like a shirt. It's not like a sweater like what I'm wearing here, but this is all that I had, so I felt like that would work well. He does have a couple accents of white that are on his arms, as well as on the neckline here, but the top that I'm wearing, or the sweater that I'm wearing, has these letters, and there's like they're outlined in white, so I feel like it kind of brings in those colors. What I tried to focus on was the color scheme and that same essence rather than the exact piece of clothing that he wears. Now as for his jeans or his pants, he wears these khaki colored pants that I feel like works really well together. I'm wearing these kind of like creamy slash white colored jeans that are kind of loose, very similar to the jeans that I wore for Max's outfit, except these are a different shade. These are, like I said, a creamy white color. I think it works really well, and it especially works really well with this top. Just wear a brown belt. I don't have a brown belt that's like very small, so I didn't add that to it, but the way this sweater is formed, it's very form-fitting towards like the waist or this like bottom part here, so I feel like with a belt it wouldn't have really worked. So like this, I think it works really nicely. Now as for the shoes, I'm not really sure what shoes Lucas wore for this outfit, but I also don't have a very large selection of sneakers, so I thought that instead I'm going to stick with these same Fila shoes. Anyway, let's go on to the next outfit, which I think you guys are already expecting. You guys probably already know what I'm going to recreate. This is season 1 of Stranger Things, and this look was quite popular when it first came out. Like everyone was doing like costumes inspired by this look, so I think you guys already know it. So let's go ahead and get straight to that look. So this last look is inspired by obviously Eleven. This is one of her most iconic looks from the show, especially season 1 of Stranger Things. So let's go on with the hairstyle first. Like I said, get that out of the way. I just pretty much did a half up, half down hairstyle, and I wore a little scrunchie, that same scrunchie you guys saw me wear with the pigtail for the other outfit. Just doing kind of a basic 80s hairstyle. As for the look, I don't actually own a pink dress, which is surprising because I love pink. Pink's my favorite color, but I do not own a pink dress. So I first started off with wearing this white Peter Pan collared shirt, and then I layered over a pink cardigan. This is like a longish pink cardigan. I feel like it really worked. Kind of gave that same essence of like a dress pretty much. Of course, the cardigan isn't long enough, so I did wear a white A-line skirt. Think of like sort of like a tennis skirt. Kind of has that kind of elements to it. So I'm wearing this denim jacket that I feel like doesn't necessarily work really well with the look because it's a little like, it makes me look a little boxy because I do have a lot of layers on, and this is very form-fitting. Maybe something more loose would have worked better, but this is the only denim jacket that I owned. Actually, it was my mom's, so I had to borrow it from her, but this worked quite well. I feel like the essence is still there of the character. And of course, I wore some white thigh-high socks. I actually had to fold them like inside, like tuck the rest in my shoe so that it was more like knee-high socks, but they are thigh-high socks, but I kind of made it look more like knee-high socks. Now, Eleven does have like, there's like certain like lines, I think it's like green and yellow, if I'm not mistaken, on the white socks. And then she wears some white sneakers. These are different sneakers that I own, and I feel like they worked really well for the look. They're like much smaller and not as chunky as the other shoes I've been showing you guys for the other looks. I think it worked really well. I actually like it a lot more than I thought I was gonna like it, as I said earlier, and I would definitely see myself wearing this out. Probably not with the like sweater. Like here you guys can see this denim jacket. It's just, I feel like it's not working very well. Like I said, I probably would need more like a looser, maybe I can borrow my dad's denim jacket if he has one, but it looks really cute like this. It's very preppy. But anywho, that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. subscribe to my channel for more content like this one. I really want to try out different fashion styles that are out of my comfort zone, a style that maybe I've never tried out before. As I told you guys earlier, I'm not a really big fan of 80s fashion, but I feel like Stranger Things, the way they portray these styles, the way they show them, and the outfits that the characters wear are really, really cute, and has definitely, like I said, I feel like I have a love-hate relationship with the 80s because I do like a lot of 80s music. And I don't know, I just kind of have like there's certain styles from the 80s that I'm just not really feeling, but I feel like the show really does a good job at like kind of promoting this style in a really nice way. Maybe it isn't, like I said, historically accurate, maybe the styles aren't really what you would see in the 80s, but either way, I just love that fashion style, and I'm kind of trying out different looks that I haven't tried out before, so this was a really fun video for me to make. But once again, like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel to become part of the family. Don't forget to follow me at the official_Abby on Instagram, as well as the official_Abby on TikTok, so you guys can see some more cool content from me coming up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!